Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jackie and I love to do hauls. Some makeup looks, some fashion inspo, some car vlogs. If that's something you'd be interested, I'd love for you to hit that subscribe button, join the fam. Everybody else, thank you so much for coming back. So we had like a rainstorm last night and let me show you. So my gazebo went down again. You can see let me open this. So you can see here, it got bent. This is where it bent the first time and it ripped here. It's full. I don't know what it is. And you can see I don't know. So we moved the sofa here because when it leaked, when it ripped here, it was coming down and it wet the whole chair. It already stopped, but it was like that all night. So this, I'm wondering if I should just do like, you know, the one that looks, it's all wood, like it's not called gondola, it's called, you know, it's all bars like that and it comes down and you can put like a cloth on it or something. I just don't know if it's too heavy for the deck. That's my issue, but that's not why we're here. I just feel like every year I go through this, and I thought my husband had really did it, but this wind that came last night, the whole house shook. So anyways, I got another package from Shein. This one is a little bit of a mixture of a whole bunch of stuff. We're just gonna do it all here. I'm gonna show you everything because my beauty room is like a sauna and I don't know why. So I picked these up. So I picked up this pack of nude socks and they just go on your toes like that, and then it's got these straps that you just put around. So I picked up these earlier in the year. They were having like, you know, transitioning into summer or whatever. So I picked up these shoes, and a lot of the time I feel like I need a sock, but I don't want to see the sock. So I feel like this will go in here very nicely. It's got the same strap as the regular strap, and because it is like your skin tone, you're not really gonna see it, but it's got it has like this padding in it that's gonna help even if it has a little bit of a heel and you need a little bit of something here, you know. So I wanted this for when I wear those kind of shoes. I picked up those. I picked up like a maroon color with some studs that I was so excited about. And when I tried them on, they looked so nice, but they were kind of hard. And I was kind of like, I need like a sock. I didn't want to do a whole pantyhose or like knee highs. So I think this is going to help with that. And then if I want to wear it with like my slides right now, I can wear it because it's a nude color. It'll go inside of the closed toe and it'll still be open in the back. At least that's what I'm hoping. So these, I wanted for stuff like that. And when I saw these, it was like on a day that I was looking at something totally random, which changed the whole algorithm of the page and was showing me all these different things. So I think this is going to be super helpful. So if you like wearing those kind of slides to work or just on your days off, you know, something a little bit, I know a lot of, you know, kitten heels are out. This is going to be perfect for that. So I got these. Then I picked up another pack of these socks. Pull just one out. So these have a little bit of a lip, goes up a little. And I like these when I'm wearing sneakers because a lot of the time when you're wearing the no-show socks, the back of your here where the actual sneaker is kind of like, you know, moving with you, I feel like it sometimes it bothers. So this little lip has been helpful. I picked up a pack of just white and I love them. So I wanted to pick up some color because I got a couple of sneakers that the inside is black, so it's making the sock look a little black or a little blue or whatever color the inside of the sneaker is. So I got a pack that has pink, purple, blue, white, black, and I feel like this is going to be perfect for any time of the year that I want to wear my sneakers, and I just want something to come up a little bit more in the back and not like scrape, you know. Even when you're wearing like high tops, I feel like those socks are going to be perfect. So yeah, I got those. I picked up a hat, and I don't normally go for this hat, these style. I call these like painter hats, like, you know, the artists. And I'm gonna add the images to a lot of this because I feel like I don't always show you good examples. But anyways, this is what the hat looks like. It's got the little, you know, thing for the, like the painter. And it's got all these holes, which I thought was so different because a lot of the times they're just solid and sometimes they look a little dressy. But I felt like something like this, I'm not gonna put it on because I have my hair picked up, but I felt like something like this I can style when I'm wearing jeans and maybe I have my trench coat, or if I have a jogger set with one of my trench coats and I'm wearing sneakers and I want to wear something like this instead of the baseball cap all the time. I think this is going to be so nice. This came in a few colors, but I wanted this nude color because sometimes when it's black and your hair is black, you don't really see too much of the details. So with this being a different color, I feel like it's going to stand out. And with these holes and, you know, this is not a gunmetal, it's silver, but it's like a dark silver. I feel like it makes it more sporty than dressy. And, you know, it's a great alternative to wearing a baseball cap or, you know, a beanie or whatever. So yeah, because of the detail, I found it to be so nice. The girl in the image, the way she styled it, I was like, ooh, I want that. So I got it in this color. And I picked up last year 2 trench coats, a trench coat, and you know, I have that overcoat that has the lady's face. I feel like this would look so nice with that. So yeah, I got that and I'm excited for that. If I like how it looks after I wash my hair and it's down, I'm gonna try it on. If I like the look, maybe I'll go back and get the red or the black. You guys saw my yellow button-up shirt. I did my outfit of the day with the pants I picked up from my last Shein haul with the big pockets. I'll add the image here. I went back and got this green. This is like a, it's not a minty green, but it's like a nice neon-y light green. And it just looks like this. It's just a nice button-up shirt. And I like the fact that the buttons are the same color as the shirt. Because my thing is that every time I put a shirt like this, I buy a shirt like this, I like button-ups. If the buttons are white, I feel like it just looks cheap. So when the buttons are the same color as the shirt, it looks like, okay, that's a nice shirt. That's a nice quality shirt, even if it's not. It's Shein, but I like it. So I picked up this color and I love it. Love, love, love it. I got a pair of sneakers this color that I feel like, again, if I wanted to wear this with like those beige pants, again, with the big pockets, you know, my sneakers, my button up, it's a casual look. I can throw that hat on and give it like a nice street look. But yeah, I loved the shirt in the yellow. You guys loved how it looked on me. You guys were saying that it was a great color, so I picked up another one. So yeah, and let me move it back here because I feel like the light is making it lighter than it is, but it's a nice minty green color. Okay, these pants, I looked at it, I put it in my cart, I took it out of the cart, I put it back in the cart. It comes in a bunch of colors and a bunch of different like designs, but I saw this one and I felt like the color would be perfect now, but I could also transition it because, let me show you. It looks like this. But you see how it goes from light to dark? I feel like because down here it's more of like a chocolatey color, I could wear it with like a chocolate mock neck or turtleneck going into the winter with some boots, and it'll still have like a nice, you know, transitional look. But I could wear it now with a nice tank, some slides, and keep it moving. I got this in a 1X. The back is just plain, but the front has that design. I'm not gonna try these on because I want you guys to see when I style it, and I'll be wearing it in the next couple of days, so you're gonna see it in my reels and my TikTok. I'm gonna post some of my outfits of the day here as a short, so you'll see what I decide to do with it. So yeah, but look how beautiful. And as you walk, they'll move, so it's a look, it's a look. So yeah, I got this, and I'm happy that I picked it up because I kept looking at it and taking it out. And I got it on sale, not a big sale, but in my mind, I got a good deal. So I got that. I got some jewelry as well. I'm missing 2 items, and the other 2 items I showed you in yesterday's vlog, which was those little short black little biker shorts and that zebra pants. I'll add the image if I remember, but you guys saw it. That was part of this, and I'm missing a t-shirt and something else, which I'll show you once they come in. I picked up these yellow, it's a skirt, kind of the same concept as those pants, and it looks like this. So I'm gonna add the image to everything so you kind of get an idea. But I've been looking at this for a while. Now, I got this skirt in an extra large. This is from the straight size. And there were so many girls, so many images, because a lot of the times I go through the reviews and I want to see pictures. And if you tell me that it you know, if you're a XXL or higher, you can wear it, and I see the picture, I'm like, okay, we're gonna give it a try. So this is a regular XL, which is a 12-14. It's got the elastic waist, and then in the front it has like a little bit of a cinch here. It's a skirt, and it has like this opening in the front, but you don't, it doesn't like fully open where you're exposed. But we're gonna see. I'm gonna style it again in the next few days because I want to get use out of all of this, you know, and I just wanted something different. I don't always gravitate to skirts. I feel like when I try on a long maxi, I'm like stepping on it, you know. If I wear my long maxi dresses, I need to lift them when I'm going up and down the stairs, you know. If not, I trip and I fall. So, but there was something about this image. I'm gonna show you the image. I'm gonna show you a couple because it also comes in like a zebra print, which I really wanted to get, and it sold out in my size. So I went with the yellow because you can never go wrong. So yeah, it looks like that. It's got some pleating. It doesn't have any pockets. The back is straight, but it also has like a balloon kind of style, which I think will look so nice with some thigh-high boots. A nice, maybe if I'm doing it in the fall, which I'm gonna try to transition, I feel like if I wear it with my black thigh-high boots, a nice black fitted top, maybe a moto jacket. It's a look, it's a look. So yeah, I got this, and this looks small to me, but it does stretch, and I will probably be bringing it up higher because of the length. So fingers crossed. But I'm happy that I got it, because it's another item that I put in my basket. I took out of the basket and I was like, Jack, just get it. So that's everything for the clothing that arrived. I'm gonna show you the jewelry pieces. I feel like we should go into the kitchen, but we're just gonna stay here because I don't know. I don't know if I need to like bring in a fan into that room, but man, even doing my makeup, I'm like suffocating. So this is the first bracelet that I got, and it looks like this, and it's just a beautiful like aqua blue kind of color, which I think would also look nice with my shirt. It's more of a blue than it is this minty color, but I feel like it would look so nice together. And I wanted to get something, I wanted to get yellow, and I wanted to get like a pinky color, but I was like, no, I'm gonna get this color because I do have a lot of blue, green kind of colors that I feel like this would be so nice and playful for the summer when I'm wearing a nice dress or a nice florally top, to have something like this instead of so much of the gold and the silver and the gold and the silver. So yeah, I picked this up, and it's adjustable, it's easy to put on, it weighs nothing, and I feel like it's gonna be a nice piece to have with a lot of the clothing pieces that I already have. So I got this. And then I picked up these earrings. I didn't think they were gonna be this big. So they come with these little hoop, and they're just like these big links. And then you hoop it. I'm not even sure how you would hoop it because this don't fit through this hole. Okay, so you just put it like that and you hang it like that. It doesn't weigh anything. You could wear the round hoop by itself, or you can put this through it and have it like that. Very nice, very tropical. It is a nice like light tin kind of feel, but I think that even like, you can probably see my handprint, but it's got like this, not hammered, but like these circle kind of banging on it. And I just thought they were so nice. Again, I didn't think they were this big, but thankfully they don't weigh anything, so it's not like it's gonna pull down on my earlobe. But I thought this would be nice with your hair picked up, or a scarf. You know, I picked up some scarves. Just have your earrings, maybe a nice little spaghetti strap dress, and you're just going through your day. So I got this. I didn't see this in silver or any other color, so I went with the gold. But I'm happy with it. I gotta see how it is, because sometimes, you know, I have like a little neck, and sometimes when they're too big, they like bang, they kind of like poke, and then I feel like it's, you know, I don't know. So we'll see how that goes. I picked this up because, you know, my hair is naturally straight, but under here I have a couple of little curls that I don't know where they come from, because everything else dries straight. But I wanted to get this that I think it's magnetic. No, it's got like this tape on it, this little thing. You take it off and you stick it to your flat iron, so that this part, as you're flat ironing, you want to get really, really close to the edge. I don't know if you can see, but I feel like my hair is getting lighter again over here. I gotta go back to my biotin, and I don't know. I don't know if it's because the hair is black, but I didn't think it looked this thin when it was the burgundy reddish color. But anyways, you put this onto your flat iron and it helps you, you know, because when I flat iron, I take a comb and I comb as I go down so that it's nicely separated. There are no knots or whatever. So with this, I don't need the two things. I can just clamp and move, clamp and move. So I saw it and I was like, we're gonna see how this works, because I have one of the flat irons that I just got rid of because I've had it for like over 10 years. That brand one that you just slide into it and it did the same thing. The other one that I have doesn't have it, but I feel like this is something that if I get a new flat iron, because the other one that I have, I've had for a few years as well. And if it doesn't have this, I can put on it and just, you know? So I'll let you know. But I'll add the image if you're not sure what I'm saying. I picked up a pin that, you know, sometimes I feel like these are fun to add to a jacket or a hat or whatever. Even that hat with the little holes. This one says Gen X. I'm Gen X. Lots of memories, no evidence. And it's just like that, which I thought was super cute. Super cute and so true. So I had the other one that I picked up that says cafecito and chisme, or coffee and I don't know what. So I feel like this I can add to a couple of my hats, my fedoras, and have like something, you know, a little cuteness to break down from the dressiness of those hats. So yeah, I got that. I picked up this necklace and bracelet set because it just looked so interesting to me. And you know, I love statement necklaces and just like big chunky necklaces, because I feel like today I'm just wearing this one because they're like joggers. Well, they're wide leg and it's Saturday and I'm heading to work. But I didn't feel like dressing up today. Like, I didn't even feel like going to work. But I wanted to show you guys this, so I'm not too done up. But anyways, so it's this necklace. Looks like that. And it's got this flat chain that even if I wanted to wear it without this, I feel like this is a nice layering piece. But look how beautiful is that. So the neck part of it is short, so it's gonna be like up here. So if you're wearing, again, like a really low cut top, you can wear it and just, you know, have it cover you up a little bit. But I feel like it's such a pretty piece. And then it brings oh, I thought it was a bracelet and earrings. No, so it brings the earrings as well, but I can already see that the ear part is bent, so hopefully when I go to straighten it, it doesn't break. But the chain alone I thought was so pretty. And I wanted to pick up a couple of jewelry pieces because I have a lot of the old ones that I picked up back when from AliExpress when I first started my channel, and I still have a bunch of them because I love how they look, but they are getting tarnished. If you hear me wheezing, I don't know, I woke up with my chest tight, but it's fine. I'm fine. Everything's fine. So I'm getting rid of a lot of those jewelry, and I wanted to replace them with new ones, but nice big statement pieces. I don't always want like a small dainty one. I want something nice and chunky, because stuff like this today, you need something, and this just ain't it. But I'm heading to work, then I'm heading to the supermarket, then I gotta go to the pharmacy, so I'm not really doing anything exciting where I need to be so dressed up. But yeah, so anyways, I picked up this. Love it. But again, I need to pick up silver rose gold, a gunmetal color, and I keep getting gold, gold, gold. So I got these earrings, and I didn't think it was this much, but it's a whole big pack. You get this one, which is some black, some beige, a cow print. They're just hoops. And I feel like they're perfect colors to transition into fall. I didn't buy them with the purpose of transitioning, but I felt like I needed some more browns or something with color. So, you know, I think these are gonna be perfectly fine. Do you see my cuticles? Look how crazy they look. I haven't done my nails in a while because my cuticles are just all crazy. But anyways, so I got this, and it brought this one. It brought this one that has like some purple, like a dark mauve color. And then it brought this one, and I'm gonna add the image because I don't feel like taking everything out of the packaging, and it looks like that. So they're like 3 different styles of hoops and just like teardrops. And you know, it's got some blacks, it's got some browns, it's got some mauve colors, it's got green, like a dark green, which is perfect again to transition into fall. And then I picked up a cuff because I've been really liking to layer a lot of my bracelets and stuff, and I'm noticing that a lot of them are just small and dainty like this, so I need a lot of them. So I saw this one, and it's got like these, it's black, like, but it's like a marbly gold and black with these studs that I feel like will look nice. They're gonna look nice now. This can't be adjusted, but it feels kind of loose, you know? So I don't know how I feel about that. And this didn't come in sizes, but I wanted something like this, again, you know, going into fall. And again, I didn't buy this with the mentality of going into fall, but now that I'm looking at them, going into fall, when I'm wearing a long sleeve knit or even a blouse and I want to put it above that, that is going to look nice because of the studs. If I want to wear it now and I'm just wearing like a basic graphic tee, maybe some jeans, and I want something like that, I don't want it to look too dressy, I want it to look more casual, more street-like, I feel like that's going to be perfect. But it is kind of loose, and I can't adjust it because it's already, you know. And then the last thing I got were these earrings. Those I didn't think were gonna be that big. These I didn't think they were gonna be this small. They're like a teardrop. They're just small little, they look like that. And they'll be fine on days where, like today, I don't feel like dressing up. Maybe I want a little something, you know, like maybe now I feel like maybe I'll change out of the black and put the gold just to give me a little bit of something. But I want something simple, small, not too big, not too like, I'm just in a t-shirt and some biker shorts or whatever. I'm running errands, I'm running in and out. Something like this will be perfectly perfect. So that's everything that arrived so far. I do have, I think, 2 more shirts and a pair of pants that are on the way. I'll show you guys that when they come in. And I'll show you how I plan to style these outfits when I do my shorts or whatever. So yeah, that is everything. I hope you guys enjoyed this small Shein haul. If you're new here and you made it this far, please consider hitting that subscribe button, joining the fam. Everybody else, thank you so much for coming back. And if you guys have any recommendations on these little hairlines that looking a little light, I did pick up the minoxidil, you know, the little minoxidil spray from TikTok when I first started that GLP. I'm not on it now, but I do feel like it was doing something, so maybe I'll pick that up again. But if you guys know any home remedies, I know a lot of people are using rice water, You know, I make rice all the time. I can save the water. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the video. I'll stop blabbering. We're already at almost half an hour. So if you got those extra points, I would love to be hyped. Hit that subscribe button, share the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.